good, YouTube? We are back with another video. Today is April 9th. So let me just talk about the last few days really quickly. I didn't post a recap for Thursday, no trades. I didn't post a recap for Wednesday. I got two back-to-back break evens. So that is the reason I didn't post any recaps. But we are back. I'll show y'all. I took this play. I got break even. I went break even once we took out these lows where my mouse was hovering over, and we just wicked back up into this gap, and I got break even, and we ran out 150 points of liquidity, right? And then we have today. So something is wrong with OBS. I have no idea, but when I don't have it open, it like blacks out. Anyways, let me just keep this open just in case. So coming in the market open, I didn't really have any bias. We've been trading in a 125 point range since yesterday 6 p.m. right? And so let me wrong tool. Let me just come back to 6. Right, we've been in a 127 point range, not including the spike of the 8:30 open that we had this morning. So coming in the market, I didn't really have any bias, but we still have this Trump news 1,000 point pump that we need to end up mitigating, right? Nice, another win. That we need to end up mitigating. And so between yesterday and today, we have all our draws to the downside. I wasn't really looking for higher. I didn't know how much higher we could go within the span of a week due to this, this large influx of liquidity that was pumped into the market. And so coming into today, we have New York AM, New York PM, and then we have some draws, all our draws below us, which we have right here. And so I just want to see these get ran through. Pause. Coming in the market open, we have this 5-minute bearish gap. We have this 1 hour bearish gap. And it's just a classic reversal model. Would it be a reversal? No, we didn't sweep any liquidity, but I guess this would just be more AMD. You could call this the AMD model. And we come in the market and we have this 15-minute bullish gap that we are automatically rejecting or coming out of. But I just, once again, I didn't see us going any higher due to the news that just happened 2 days ago. So there wasn't really any opportunity for me to even be looking for longs, right? So once again, we have this 1 hour bearish gap, and we have a 5-minute bearish gap that also overlapped it. And we see right here that we have this 5 tap, but we failed to touch this 1 hour. And due to the fact that we failed to touch it, to tag that 1 hour gap, I was just a little bit hesitant and skeptical of whether this delivery would actually be the move. Mind you, this is only a 70 point delivery. Oopsie. But no, it was actually 30 points due to the fact that we'd have to be taking it off the inverse. Like 36 points. So I didn't know if this would be the move, so I was a little bit hands off, a little skeptical. It was a little bit early into market. And I was just waiting, I wanted to see a deeper dig back into this 1 hour, and then potentially a full follow through down to this 15-minute gap and this London New York PM low, right? And there's this play that was takeable, but I'm a grown man. I can't eat off 36 points. You feel me? So I didn't take it. I didn't like my draws, risk to reward. And then we come in and we tag into this 1 hour, right? And now we can see the real AMD model, where we are accumulating. We've manipulated to the upside, and now we are going to distribute down to our real draws, which are obviously the stacked lows that we have right here. And so it's just a waiting game. We see this 15 get tagged. We see a nice bullish reaction out of it. Congrats, 95 points. and we tag into this 1 hour 5 minute, and I just like the reaction. And so I take a 1 minute bullish inverse, and I think I did front run it. Yeah, I did front run it before the close. So I got in at 25.77 for a full 57 points, and down to this, once again, these lows that we have right here. You know, it is a 15-minute bullish gap, so I do not want to be, you know, trying to get a full, you know, I don't want to be getting a full 150 point move when I do know how market is moving. Obviously, once again, it's been lethargic, and I just don't know whether this 15-minute is enough to allow market to reverse once we tag into it. So, you know, I just take mines, and I get a nice 58 point move. I'll show P&L. My accounts for some reason were not linked together, so it is a little bit off, but $1,000 on the day. Nice little day. Hoping to get back tomorrow, and that's pretty much it for today's recap. I'm not gonna lie. Hope y'all boys caught a dub. Why not us? Hey, why not us?